right, guys, here we go. This thing right here, she's a little something. It goes on your brake pedal up here. See if you guys see it. Slides right up here where you're, see if I get my hand in here and the camera at the same time. Where your switch is right on the other side of the switch. It holds this whole thing together. So now my switch should just come right out of there. It should. Yeah, well, what it says it should do, what it does, two different things I see. So I had to get that off first. Now I gotta figure out how to get the switch out of here. Thought it just came out. Let's see. I thought it should just come off there. Alright, let's regroup here. I'll let you know when I get it done. I gotta figure it out, might take a little bit here. Okay guys, all you do is push it off. Oh duh, how stupid is that? Oh, look at that, I got a broken wire. How awesome is that? I wonder where that one goes. Something else I have to look at now. Broken wire, and there's a bunch of other stuff tagged into. That must be for the brake controller. Well, anyways, let's get the job at hand done. Now I gotta get all 4 bolts out of here. So let's see, guys, let's see if you can see it here. Right here, that 1, there, 2, 3, there's 4 of them. As you can see, my brake booster is leaking on the inside too. So that was giving me a lot of issues with the marshmalling. So, yep. So, got to loosen those guys up. I'll get right on that now. Alright guys, I got the old one out. And I took the spring out. And I don't know why they don't give you the new spring and plunger setup in the rebuilds. I mean, why not give you that? Why do you have to pull it out the old one? It seems really stupid. So anyways, you gotta get the one spur on this loaded up on the side where the groove is, and you push this way and you kind of pull it out and you get it out, and you can put it in your new one. This should just come with one. I don't understand why they do that. So it's dumb, that little spring and plunger and retaining ring. I mean, what would it take? I don't know. Okay guys, now the next problem is I tried putting it in and it just doesn't want to go in the damn holes, you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run my drill in that far corner hole over here. There must be a burr or something that just keeps hanging up on it that doesn't allow it to go. So I'm gonna just see if I can ream it out a little bit, and so that way I can get the thing in. And one thing you also should do is probably pull the studs out of it, otherwise it gets in the way of your master cylinder all the time. So okay, that's where we are now. All right guys, I got it in. Save yourself the headache. Drill this hole bigger. Just drill bigger. Because it's such a tight fit, it doesn't like it otherwise. So yeah, just save yourself the headache and drill that baby a size bigger, and it slips right in then. Otherwise you're fighting it otherwise. So it went in real smooth after I did that. I tried just reaming the hole a little bit with the same size drill. That didn't work. So then you know, pulling this back in and out really sucks. So before you can get started, just drill that hole a size bigger and just be done with it, guys, and you don't have to deal with it again. And it'll slip right in then. All right, we're gonna go tighten it up on the inside. All right, guys, I'm gonna tell you a little thing about doing this job. Okay, when you're doing this, you're laying in there trying to get in there. This thing is in your side all the time. I am not a small guy, so I got this thing jamming in me. So I'm gonna go get something to cover that up so it ain't so tough. And just the angle of trying to get these bolts, nuts back in, is just awful because this is in the way. All this stuff's in the way. So this is not one of the easiest jobs. So, okay. Just give you a little tip. Cover this up as you're laying because this sucker is sharp and it just goes into your side. All right, I'll get back to you in a little bit here. Okay guys, here's another tip that worked out good for me here. Okay, I took a strap and I strapped the brake pedal up because it kept getting in the way. So that way I could just hold the brake pedal up and get around it. So I just took a strap, strapped and wrapped around the steering column, that's all. So now I can just undo it. And that way I can get my pedal hooked up. Right now they're having their little escort for the team that comes to visit the Packers. So that's what the sirens in the back are you hearing. That those important people over there need to be safe when they travel to the stadium. So we have to give them an escort. There's a waste of tax dollars, in my opinion. They should be able to get to the stadium on their own, I think. Well, anyways, so we got them all tightened up in there again. I gotta do something with that broken wire. Yeah. Then I gotta get the pedal hooked back up with the switch. I'm gonna probably take the switch off the harness, put it up, so I can get that attached. So that's where we're at. All right guys, I got this back together, got the hoses on, these are tightened up. So what I need to do is remove the hose from the pump, and that will be pretty much done. Then I gotta top it off, fill it up, run it. I gotta fix that broken wire yet, and that's gonna be fun. So okay, that's where we are. You know, I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Tighten it up, don't over tighten it. I replaced the o-ring because the o-ring came with the new Hydroboost. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna pull out my very damp towel here, paper toweling, throw that away because I shouldn't be leaking anymore, you know, because I'm gonna be pulling this one out. So when I pull that one out, I can pull this out. I shouldn't have any other issues with that. So yeah, all right, so there we go. If you guys don't have a lot of the good tools, I tell you guys, this is a job. So it's going to be pretty much an all-day event because it doesn't go very easy. Well, on the northern trucks anyways, you know, on the Rust Belt. So everything's screwed up and tight, and so maybe if it was a southern truck it might come apart a little easier. But going back together hasn't been too bad. I don't like that. Well, it's got clearance, it's not touching. So I'm looking at this wire here, or this line, and it's so close on that master cylinder. But if I loosen it up, yeah, if I loosen it up I should be able to turn it a little bit, maybe give me a little more play on that. So I'm gonna do that right now. So okay guys, all right, so I loosened it up and I moved it out so that gave me more room because I didn't want that having any kind of rub on that Hydroboost. So that worked out good. Okay, now we just gotta get rid of this other line, and that's gonna be fun. All right, so we're gonna have to go down there, and I'm not sure what that is. All right, so I'll get back to you guys on that. You know, that's the reason why I took the whole inner fender. If you didn't have the line issue like I have, you wouldn't have had to take the inner fender off. You could have done everything pretty much up top and not worry about it. So, but I gotta see about getting that bad boy out of there now, because I don't want another leaky hose in there. We're gonna do it, might as well do it right. And of course I'm gonna probably lose all my steering fluid because that's the bottom hose. Hopefully I can get into it because it looks awful tight. Yeah, see that guys? And of course it's one big mess in there. See if you can see in there. where I'm looking at, yeah. So this thing is just leaking like nobody's business. Yeah.